In 2011, an ordinary family from Gary, Indiana, in the United States, became the center of one of the most frightening and controversial stories in recent history. The case became known as the Ammons Haunting Case, or the Ammons family case. What began as simple noises at night soon turned into something that challenged doctors, social workers, police officers, and even religious figures. For months, a mother and her 3 children claimed to live under attacks from invisible forces, witnessing levitations, voices, and inexplicable phenomena, all documented by local authorities. The episode drew the attention of the American press, became the subject of official investigations, and was later recorded in public reports, making it one of the most well-documented supernatural cases of the 21st century. But what really happened inside that house? Was it a demonic manifestation? A case of mass hysteria? Or something that still defies explanation? Get ready to dive into a disturbing story based on official records and real testimonies. This is the Ammons case, the haunted house of Gary, Indiana. Before we begin, take a moment to leave your like. It really helps the channel keep bringing investigations like this one. Also, drop a comment telling us if you believe in supernatural cases, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Now, let's begin. It all started in November 2011, when Latoya Ammons, a single mother of 3, moved her family into a modest house on Carolina Street, number 3860, in the city of Gary, Indiana. It was a simple home, 2 bedrooms, a backyard, and a garage. But shortly after moving in, small incidents began to occur. Black flies appeared in large numbers on the windows, even during the harsh winter, something that caught everyone's attention. Latoya said the flies came back every day, even after cleaning and pest control. As the weeks passed, things got worse. The mother reported hearing footsteps in the basement, doors opening by themselves, and whispers calling her children's names. But what frightened her the most was the behavior of her kids. Her youngest son, only 7 years old, began having violent fits, laughing uncontrollably, and talking to someone that no one else could see. Her 12-year-old daughter said she felt hands pushing or holding her down when no one was around. And her oldest son reported seeing a dark figure walking through the hallway at night. One night, Latoya and her mother, Rosa Campbell, woke up to find the oldest boy being thrown against the wall by an invisible force. Terrified, they decided to seek help. First, they called a local pastor. When he visited the house, he said he felt a dark presence. He advised Latoya and her mother to pray and anoint the doors and windows with holy oil. But the prayers seemed only to provoke even more manifestations. Lights flickered, furniture moved on its own, and the children began acting more and more strangely. In one of the most well-documented incidents, the 9-year-old boy was taken to a local hospital after suffering a violent episode. In front of doctors and social workers, the boy began growling, showing his teeth, and speaking in a deep, unnatural voice, saying things no one expected to hear from a child. According to the medical report, the boy then walked backward up the wall and landed on his feet, something witnessed by several people, including nurses and a police officer. The incident shocked everyone present, and the hospital immediately contacted the police and Child Protective Services. The Ammons family was then assigned to Detective Charles Austin, one of the officers investigating the case. Austin was skeptical, but according to his later statements, he left the house believing there was something beyond explanation. During an official visit, he said he heard footsteps and knocks coming from the basement and saw an oily substance dripping from the walls. Photographs taken by him showed strange mists and indistinct figures, images that later circulated among paranormal investigators. The Indiana Department of Child Services eventually removed the children from Latoya's custody temporarily, citing concerns for their physical and mental health. During the process, psychologists tried to find natural explanations, but noted that the boys appeared genuinely terrified and kept mentioning forces chasing them. Desperate, Latoya turned to the Catholic Church for help. That's when Father Michael Maginot, from St. Stanislaus Parish, agreed to investigate the case. After several visits and interviews, the priest declared that he believed the family was under demonic influence. Father Maginot conducted 3 exorcism sessions, one of them officially authorized by the diocese, something extremely rare in modern times. During the rituals, Latoya reported feeling suffocated and fainting, while objects around her seemed to move on their own. Meanwhile, the house was sealed off by police for inspection. Official reports described strange incidents, unexplained equipment failures, electrical disturbances, and audio recordings capturing sounds with no identifiable source. One veteran officer stated he had never seen anything like it in decades of service. After the final exorcism, the family finally decided to leave the house. They moved to another state, and according to LaToya, the manifestations completely stopped. The house, however, remained infamous. In 2014, the property was purchased by Zach Bagans, host of the Ghost Adventures show on the Travel Channel. He filmed a documentary titled Demon House, where he reported disturbing experiences during the production and claimed that some crew members became mysteriously ill after visiting the site. At the end of filming, Bagans ordered the house to be demolished, saying that it should no longer exist. Today, the lot remains empty. No one has ever tried to rebuild there. The case remains without a definitive explanation. But the official documents, testimonies, and medical reports are still available to the public, making the Ammons haunting one of the most chilling and well-documented modern paranormal cases. Could it be that an entire community, police officers, doctors, social workers, and priests, was fooled by a shared illusion? Or did something truly malevolent inhabit that house in Gary, Indiana? And you? What do you think really happened to the Ammons family? Leave your opinion down below. Was it possession, mass hysteria, or a genuine paranormal phenomenon? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next investigations. Share this video with anyone who loves real-life mysteries and supernatural stories. We'll see you soon. Until the next video.